Така, играта крашна и за... не знам какво се случва по дяволите. За първи път на няколко пъти ми спира стрима заради проблеми. Този път имах опцията да изпратя грешката на девелоперите с скриншот и не знам си какво си. Играта крашна реално докато гледах снимките на стената. Дано не се случи пак, обаче сега наново трябва да си направя глупостите тук. Само линка трябва да си го разпрата. Сега продължавам, само ще отида до туалетната и да видим, стиските палци да не попаднем на същия пък отново. Тук съм обратно, виждам, че двама човека гледат. Благодаря ви за търпението тази вечер, че трябваше между 1000 стрима да обичате. Отново някакви технически проблеми, този път от страна на играта, не от страна на интернет връзката или Sony. Играта крашна. Сега любопитно е колко назад ни е пуснало. Сега ще преценя. Да, но не е супер далеч. Сега ние къде бяхме последно? Разглеждахме снимките в тази стая на стената. Че да го вземат тия неща. Какво друго имахме за взимане? Това имах за взимане. Това го направихме. Ските паци ми крашна играта едно.
Our journey ended before it even began.
Psychiatric ward. The doctors were worried about my health, but
I'm alone. Mom? She's dead. Lazarus. He left me after Rosana. You served as a teacher at a really old orphanage near Bran. Near the old orphanage, there's a very beautiful church that was also abandoned in 87. Father Abraham told me that the monastery where you became a monk. I'll ask him about you. Before we meet,
Крашна спираме за тази вечер, докато не измисля какво да правя.
Mom wanted to be buried near this monastery, thinking that this way she'll be closer to you.
You didn't make it. That night, you were murdered. I'm sorry, Ludmila, but I'll continue your journey. Will there be an end to all of this?
The orphanage near the Bran village. That place holds many secrets. Near the river, you'll see some ruins of an old church. But be careful. Your experience there will be eye-opening. You may not like what you'll see there. You'll either strengthen your faith in God or lose it forever.
I left towards the Bran orphanage to continue the search for my father. My mind kept going over all I had found out about my sister, of how little I knew about her life. I always thought of her as the little kid who stayed behind when I left home. But people don't freeze in time just because you stop being by their side. I wasn't expecting the sight with which I was greeted upon my arrival here. This is weird. It's December, but look at all the flowers. There's something unnatural about this place. Despite the green forest, the bitter cold is piercing my body.
Секунда само. Искам да вие само някакви нотификации преди да почнем. Вие се наблюдавате перфектния пейзаж и пред нас. Интересно, че не ми е пратил ново известие, като съм бил на живо сега третия път. Всичко се вижда нормално, така че не е проблем. Добре, да отиваме напред.
I've been told that this place was once a private school where gifted children would learn about the mysteries of the universe under the guidance of the monastery monks. Hello? Are you alone here?
Don't be afraid. You are safe here.
Морското знаме гори. Тя не гори, това са някакви символи в краищата. За момент ми се стори, че гори. Окей. Какво има тук? Където не мога да интерактувам с нея.
It's not working. It needs power. Reminds me of the machines I've seen around the gold mine I just visited.
This place was my home for years. Now I am the one who keeps it looking the way it does. You don't want to see its real face. It's wounded, scarred, and vile. You look exactly like him. Like your father.
Really? Did you know him?
Yes, but remembering him is painful. I do not want to let that darkness spoil my beautiful memory of this place.
What does that mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Let's see. I have no idea what purpose it serves.
Something dark and ominous stirs within your soul.
What do you mean?
Sadness, loss, hopelessness. I sense the spirit of a young woman around you. Was she close to you?
Are you talking about my sister? She was murdered.
For many years, chosen children studied the mystical arts here. We read dusty old manuscripts, tomes full of forgotten wisdom. One day, the monks taught us how to create this reliquary. Dark memories of this place are contained within it. I had hoped never to relive them.
If this is about my father, I have to know.
As it is your right. But be careful. You should fear these memories as much as I do.
It doesn't work for now. I should look around for what's missing. This is truly fascinating. This object levitates and seems to be filled with some sort of strange energy. I'd better be careful with this.
Взех да трябва нещо. Че никой гледа ли още или... Изобщо не съм онлайн, че тя батерията ми умряла една секунда. Гледа ли някой? Окей, значи, че сега къде бяхме?
I've added the 4 ingredients. I need to make sense of all this. What the hell? What is this?
Фак, къде изчезна стълбището?
Silly, he's a saint. But who set fire to the school?
My angels, come and worship me.
Хем дрема, хем е някакво супер объркащо, като няма ясна посока. Река беше ето по-рано. Червай, къде беше кладенец с купите?
Listen to me, you stupid girl. It won't hurt. You just have to accept him as your master. You are already a woman, aren't you?
You're crazy. I shouldn't have listened to you. I shouldn't have stayed here over the holidays.
My children, your master awaits you.
Leave me alone, Laura. Leave me alone.
Don't you want to become a saint?
You're not a saint, Laura. He corrupted your mind and took advantage of you. There is nothing holy about that. Please, let's leave this place. Run away from him.
Your master's grows impatient.
Oh God, please help me. Don't leave me. I don't want to die.
He is our God. He opened my eyes and now I can see.
No, he is possessed.
Comes tonight.
I'll kill you if you don't do what he said. I'll rip your heart out and serve it to him.
No, no.
Show me the blood of the ignorant.
Не съм сигурен какво трябва да правя. Бях на 5 места, мисля, че с тия сценки. Аре, колко ти ще видела?
No one can refuse Father Vladimir. All who will not come by his side will perish.
Innocent blood has been spilled, and through it I am rebaptized. I am no longer Vladimir. I am Sotor. I am above good and evil. Only my will shall be done. I will raise armies, and I will bring my paradise to this world. I will make a heaven out of this hell.
Съм сигурен, че имам сили да продължа. буквално спа на джойстика ми няколко пъти вече. Че живна тук сънката и да... там има някой, който трябва да отиде.
That hideous monster. Is that what became of my father? I had hoped to find a saint, but instead, there are no words to describe what he turned into.
I'm sorry. It is a difficult truth to bear.
Did my father really become that powerful?
Don't let his forked tongue poison your mind. He is way smaller and more insignificant than he imagines. He thinks it's his will, when he only plays the devil's games.
But the armies he raised, all the death and destruction he brought, how did he manage to do it?
The powers the devil gave him would have been useless if people wouldn't have willingly chosen to follow him. They embraced his corruption, and they stepped away from God's path.
Ivana, I want this to end now.
Къде трябва да отида, бе? Който гледа това на запис, предварително се извинявам, че дрема буквално прав. Че нещо се случи и този път. Нищо. Не мога направо супер много се дезориентирах. Ще да видя набързо, има ли... някаква подсказка на къде трябва да отида. Не, тотално съм загубен. О! Чай, кое това е? Тук имаме нещо, окей. Я сам какво има. The fuck? Аха. Къде са другите? Руки. Къде са? Само едно ги има? Това 100 пъти е сложно само за да дразни.
Here lie the holy relics of your ancestor, Saint Alexander the Young. You are not the only one to disturb his sleep. Your father did that too.
Запина малко.
really don't like what I'm finding out about my father.
Ева ти по златения кантар. Това сега. Включи телевизора за малко.
Something feels really off.
I am the giver of knowledge. I am the maker of kings. I am the wrath of vengeance. I am your servant. What does your heart desire, lost soul?
I'm not sure.
I am a patient spirit. Take your time and think. There must be something grave. Hidden knowledge, wealth, love, powers beyond your wildest dreams.
I don't need any of this.
Don't be shy. That is what many say, but moments later, they change their mind.
This is the truth. I don't want anything from you.
Only a lustful soul can summon me. To you I will give the glory of all the kingdoms of the world. For all of them are mine. If you then will worship me, I will give them to you.
This doesn't feel right at all. In the name of God Almighty, leave at once.
Pathetic. Do you even know who I am? I am...
You chose wisely. There is nothing the devil can give us. Our souls are our most prized gifts. Your father, however, wanted something beyond his control.
My father, a monster. Laura, his first disciple. Poor Ivana, their first victim. I'm grateful at least that you never learned all these things, Ludmilla.
I know your pain seems unbearable, but you must try to find forgiveness in your heart. There can't be any healing without it.
There's not much left for me to do here. After Ludmilla's funeral, I'm leaving this place for good. Perhaps even the country. I've been deceived in all imaginable ways.
Това е последния път, като сме в апартамента. Ще се ориентирам. Всичко ми изглежда леко различно.
Citizens of this country, hear me. These are the last hours of the wretched regime that has tormented you for years.
What are you doing here?
You? What the hell is going on? You nearly killed me. Who are you anyway? You said you're friends with my father. What are you doing in my girlfriend's apartment?
Listen, kid. Calm the hell down. Ludmila was my sister.
So you're her brother. Do you know what happened to her? We were supposed to leave together, but I didn't make it to our meeting. Did she leave without me?
She left us, kid. I'm sorry to be this blunt, but she's dead. She was murdered. And I thought you did it.
What? No!
Listen, take some time to collect your thoughts. We've all been through some hell lately.
Citizens, hear me, my children. Stay in your homes, but do not fear me.
Damn it. The end is near. This world will burn.
This war is led by machines. A new dawn arises.
As a nation, we have always been too compliant. We always understood
Lazarus?
Laura?
Thank God. Where have you been? I've been calling dozens of times.
Around? Looking?
I was worried. I came over and I left you a letter. Did you find it? And I wanted to tell you, I started to feel something for you. I don't understand it myself, but I feel like we have a connection, like...
Listen, Laura. I've visited an orphanage. It's near the Bran Monastery. Maybe you know it.
Mr. Lazarus.
Yeah, it's Mr. Lazarus. Who the hell are you, Laura? You feel something for me? We've only met a couple of days ago. Are you delusional? You know nothing about me. All I know about you is that you're a murderer, and you let yourself be corrupted by my father.
I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me? I was stupid. I was young and he had this power. I tried as much as I could to resist, but...
Did you know all this time that Zotov was my father?
What? No, I swear. I just wanted to help. I had no idea. I told you how I met Ludmila. And then you came along and I felt this compulsion to stay by your side. I never knew you were Vladimir's children. I never knew he had a family. After I did that horrible thing, he abandoned me. It took me so long to get over what I did. To have a semblance of a normal life. What kind of cruel god would pull me back into Vladimir's life?
Okay, stop. I can't listen to this anymore. I have to hang up. This woman is clearly disturbed. I can't believe anything she says anymore. We have a connection?
I did it out of love for you. It was better for you children if you never found us. Some secrets are too dark to bear.
The relics of the past are a burden on your consciousness. The machines will get rid of them. Tomorrow, you'll step into paradise. What a great time to be alive! To witness the birth of this brave new world.
Mom.
Citizens of this country, hear me. These are the last hours of the wretched regime that has tormented you for years. The freedom that was promised to you was a lie. The president has just resigned, and I will take upon myself the burden to rule this country.
As a nation, we have always been too compliant. We always understood what...
I'm certain we are not close enough to offer each other such gifts.
Citizens, hear me. My children, stay in your homes, but do not fear me. Tonight, the revolution will change the face of this country. A soft revolution without bloodshed. This war is led by machines. A new dawn arises.
Once I leave this place, I'll never come back. I should take that decrepit cat with me. I can't leave him here alone to die. I gotta find something to put you in.
The relics of the past are a burden on your consciousness. The machines will get rid of them. Tomorrow, you'll step into paradise. What a great time to be alive, to witness the birth of this brave new world.
I'm leaving for the funeral, kid. Come with me if you want. I headed toward the Voronezh monastery. I wanted to pray for Ludmila and for this country, even though I felt like everything was in vain. We stayed away from the main roads to avoid my father's hideous machines. This new world of his is only death and ruin. After we got out of the city, things quieted down. We arrived at the monastery, but we found it closed. The party had sequestered it, but fortunately it was spared from the flames, at least for now.
Here we are, Mr. Lazarus.
Unfortunately.
I've spoken at the funeral home and with the priest to have a beautiful service for Ludmila. I'm waiting for Father Abraham to come and open the chapel. God, these blooming flowers in December make me feel nervous.
I admit, they are strange. The Bran orphanage was overgrown with them, but I think of them as a miracle. Anyway, I'll go to the chapel and wait for Father Abraham there.
Mr. Lazarus, regarding what we talked about on the phone, you were right. You barely know me, and I'm the only one who should carry the weight of my sins. I just wanted you to know I regret the things I did.
I don't pretend to understand what you've been through, but I can understand your regret. I have the burden of my own sins. For now, I just want to ask forgiveness from my sister. Filled with grief and shame. If I would have just come to Mother's funeral, things would have been different now.
We dreamed of living together, of having kids one day, but now she's lying in that cursed wooden box. Forever.
It's locked. I need to wait for the priest. This key doesn't fit. Someone tried to enter the chapel.
I brought you thousands of flowers for your sister. I couldn't bear to leave you alone in this darkest of hours.
Аз съм леко дезориентиран, 2 минути пауза, че да се освежа, защото дремя и съм мъчи, само нямам никаква идея какво да правя. Върта се в кръг, само забивам поглед.
So, this would be her resting place. If only I'd come home a week earlier.
You can't know if things would have worked out better. Don't look for answers just in this world. In such dark times, we must remember that God is our shepherd.
What do you mean?
Despite all the evil and wrongdoing of humanity, God doesn't want his children to perish. His love is overwhelming and everlasting.
I don't understand his overwhelming love. I'm not sure God cares at all.
This is your cross to bear. But for this struggle of yours, I brought you a precious gift. You'll need it before this ends.
Всичките коридори са ми някакви като лабиринт, не мога да се ориентирам изобщо.
This car again. gravedigger's
They
body
never
has been
believed
reduced to
me.
a pile of gold.
Back in the days when I was a priest, I tried to warn them. Our freedom is illusory, fragile, like a wafting leaf in the wind. I prayed that this day would never come if they banished me. But I am prepared. When the Antichrist comes, I'll proceed as written in the forbidden teachings of the Holy Fathers.
The Antichrist? This is disturbing. It's the least I can do. May Saint Ivana bring peace to this poor man's soul.
This man had dedicated his life to God. He was ready to face this apocalypse, but his life was taken before he could complete his work.
It's locked. I don't know what to do with this. I'll just leave it here. You? I thought you were dead.
Not yet. I escaped death more than once by now. However, I'm not sure I'll make it past midnight. The wretched monster will be here soon.
Do you mean Zotov?
Who else? Haven't you noticed that this is the only church around that isn't yet burning? But what the hell are you doing here?
It's my sister's funeral. It seems Father Abraham has arrived. Listen, can you help me bring her coffin inside the chapel?
Image I am of your unutterable glory. Oh, I bear the scars of my stumblings. Oh, sovereign Lord, have compassion on me and cleanse me through your loving kindness. and the homeland of my heart's desire, bestow on me by making me a resident of paradise.
My condolences, friend. Listen, I know how you feel. Seeing your family torn apart is painful. I'm by your side. You're not alone. Even the angels are here. Or am I the only one who can see her?
Ivana, Laura must be nearby. What if she sees you?
She won't. If she saw me, she would be terrified. I don't want to cause her any pain. I've already forgiven her.
Forgive me, Ludmilla. Forgive me for not taking better care of you and Mom.
The abomination is near. We must not let him interrupt the funeral. Bring an incense offering before God. It will keep him at a distance.
It's filled with holy water.
Сега продължавам, просто се опитвам да се ориентирам, защото стават около 20 минути до края, обаче просто се бати мъчителните 20 минути, не мога да се усетя какво да правя.
Of the incense will keep us safe. Are you all right?
Sorry. I'm not well. I feel afraid. And it is too hot inside. I can barely breathe. I feel like I'm suffocating.
It's just some incense. It's supposed to protect us.
My throat burns.
I'll bring you some water. Well, let's hope this will make her feel better. It's holy water after all.
What the hell did you give me to drink? You want to poison me? It burns like fire. Oh, God.
Calm down, it's just water. Listen, just stay outside until you feel better. I'm going back to my sister's funeral.
You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining. Lend me your coat, Mr. Lazarus. Open the door! Open the door. Tell that disgusting priest to stop praying. Tell him to stop at once, or my master will snap his neck.
This isn't right. I'd better find something to block this door.
How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining. Lend me your coat, Mr. Lazarus. Open the door! Open the door. Tell that disgusting priest to stop praying. Tell him to stop at once, or my master will snap his neck. You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining. Lend me your coat, Mr. Lazarus. Open the door! Open the door. Tell that disgusting priest to stop praying. Tell him to stop at once, or my master will snap his neck. You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining. Lend me your coat, Mr. Lazarus. Open the door! I've tried, Mr. Lazarus. I tried to resist, but he is too close now. His words are pleasure. I'm his mistress. Only his will shall be done.
We are safe for now.
What makes you believe you will be safe from me?
Father?
I've been here all this time. Those fragile walls cannot keep me away. This is how I celebrate my daughter's death.
All saints in heaven, heed my calling. Come to my aid.
Don't you understand that the world has willingly chosen me as its master? Come and join me, the Father, the Son, and the wretched fruit of all their sins, an unholy Trinity.
Even in death, he couldn't let her rest. What I wouldn't give for this nightmare to end.
Look at you. What a deplorable sight. This is the heart of the brave new world. Mankind has easily given up freedom. Its burden was overpowered. Come, my son, be part of this wonder.
Алекс. Аз съм наполовина заспал тук. Там се опитвам да завърши игра, която уж не оставаха 20 минути, ама е много объркващо. Да, играта е пълна с православни мотиви. Действието се развива в Румъния и има тук много комунистически референции и православие. Се объркал съм много. Къде трябваше да отида?
Laura, what the hell happened to you?
You don't understand. He wants us to be together. Me and you. We are the foulest of his sins. And we will be the Adam and Eve of his new paradise.
This is sick, Laura. He destroyed your life. Open your eyes. He's the devil incarnate.
No. Don't talk like that. He is our master. We will only know glory by his side. He will shield us from all harm, and I will be all yours. All your fantasies, I will make them come true, my love.
Laura, snap out of it. Fight his lies.
Lazarus. Oh God. I can't resist his power.
I want you. Give in to the call of my flesh. Let us taste the fruits of pleasure together. For there is nothing sweeter. My body yearns for you.
I'll kill anyone supporting General Zotov.
I'm so sorry you lost the fight against him, Laura.
Your father has abandoned his human body and has embraced a new, grotesque form.
You cannot stop the coming of the new paradise. Hand me your souls.
Looks like
You
something
must
should be
complete
placed.
the ritual before it's too late.
Добре, няма грижи. Също нямам търпение да лягам всеки момент, ама съм си навил на пръста да я приключа. Още че се утам чат пад в порусаница вече.
Dagger feels imbued with divine energy. But what should I do with it? Pierce Zotov's devilish new form?
The dagger is not meant for the wickedest of hearts, but for one that can still be brought to light from their path towards damnation.
Will you stop speaking in riddles?
What a demented whore.
So much pain. It has to end. All this suffering breaks my heart. Make it stop.
I can't stand the pain anymore. Please, please help me. Please make it stop.
This pitiful hermit's suffering fills me with joy. Join me, my son. Let us delight in his agony together.
Is this what I must do? Would ending his life be an act of kindness in God's eyes? So be it. God, I put my faith in you to guide my hand.
Stop! He's not the only one suffering. There are so many in pain. They must all be saved.
I supposed to do? I'm lost.
You cannot stop me. My new paradise is already here. What can my fool of a son do? Your mother tried to resist me, and I snapped her neck. I smashed my own daughter's skull when she wouldn't join me. I am death and salvation. I am despair and redemption.
A heart that can still be brought to light from its path towards damnation. An active sacrifice for the good of the many.
Nothing can stop me. God has turned his face away from humanity. There is not a single soul still worthy of his blood.
For a greater love has no one than this, that a man lay down his own life for his friends. Lord, hear my prayer. Forgive us for the evil in our hearts. Forgive us for straying from your path. As I return my soul to you, I pray for your mercy on those who remain. Lord, remember me when I come into your kingdom.
I can't believe she's truly gone. We've witnessed too many horrible things these past days.
Indeed. But for now, things have settled down. It is time to leave behind those atrocities.
We humans are frail, but even so, we are capable of great evil. I'm afraid no one will believe my story of what happened in the end. We'll forget, and what we now know as truth will slowly turn into a distant, hazy memory. And then, one day, another General Zodov may rise.
Perhaps, but you mustn't only think of the darkness. Live your life, and find the good and beauty in it. You owe it to those who sacrificed themselves. And don't forget, even in the darkest of times, God still works miracles.
Moarte, moarte, nemiloasă, of, of, of. Tu pe toți scozi în casă, of.
Нямам никаква представа какво по дяволите играх. Нищо нямаше абсолютно никаква логика, или поне аз не я хванах. Много бележки за четене, къде 100% съм пропуснал някой контекст, обаче като цяло беше ли по-необичайно от нещата, които в принцип играя? Да. Изненадващо ли беше? Да. Добро ли беше? Не. Мисъл, просто беше някакво много объркващо. Все едно нямаше пейсинг, нямаше посока цялото нещо. Наистина не разбрах какво се случи. Повечето от тези глупаво измислени интеракции с пъзели и с предмети бяха направени така само за да загубят допълнително време. И мозъчни клетки, защото наистина заспах на 5 пъти сигурно. Докато играх и се лутах, както ще се види утре, ако някой гледа това на запис. Просто въртях се в кръг като муха без глава. Не можейки да намеря път напред. Объркващите клаустрофобична игра беше, бидейки в апартамента или в открити лабиринти от гробища. Ще оставя кредитите да си извърват преди да спра. Нямам много повече какво да добавя, така че желавам ви успешна седмица и Надявам се да играем нещо пак така екзотично скоро, ама да е... Надявам се да е по-добро. Ще видим. Какво ни отредил късмет. Чао, лека вечер.
Mai amară ca ceasul morții nu-i, și să-mi spăl al meu păcat, de Domnul să fiu iertat. Mai amară ca ceasul morții nu-i.